Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Rees, and welcome back to another episode of our SevTech Ages Let's Play Adventure, where today I am confused, very, very confused, and we'll discuss why here in just a minute. But first off, I really need to keep track of this stuff back here. I've not been aggressively breaking down all of my ore clusters, and I need to be doing that. You know, I need to keep an eye on that. Thing is, I've been a bit distracted. See, I just logged in, and this! I don't even know what this is! I didn't do this! I've been logged off for a while. I logged in today, and I was taking a look at what we needed to do. I was in the back room, and I was looking at, okay, what needs to happen next? The beneath. We need to do that. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. We've got to build one of these, which means we got to go try to get more demonic will, blank teleporter, most of the stuff we've seen before. Then I walked out here, because I was like, well, maybe I can get some stuff done, you know, a bit ahead of time. You know, maybe just get a couple of things done before, but then I see this. Just first off, this wall down here, I mean, that looks pretty good. And then there's tunnel. I talked about doing that. I talked about building the tunnel. And now there is one. I'm not sure. Oh, you know what we need to do? I'll tell you what we need to do. I've been hearing lightning strikes out here. And I think we might need to take this. And then maybe also take this. And, I hope this shirt... Oh, yeah, it doesn't break it good. Just put a temporary end to that. How much do we have? 4,710 this requires... 1,000 energy. We're good then. Necronomicon's got plenty of fuel. We're going to stop collecting it temporarily. I know we might need some for other things in the future, but with the lightning and the monsters, it's a bit much. I'm going to go check out this tunnel, and then I'm going to check out that house up there, because it looks like there's some more people in there, and I'm curious to see if it's just random Joes or more people for my patron, because I got a sneaking suspicion. Wow, that looks like that goes all the way... Leaving Kingdom's Hold. Apparently this place is now called Kingdom's Hold. Did we ever call it that? I'm trying to remember back through the entirety of this Let's Play, and I don't remember ever calling this place Kingdom's Hold. What even is this? I like the wall. I like what it's done. It sort of looks like it's levying the dirt so it doesn't collapse into the river, but then also if the river floods, the town is built up here on this hill. I say town. Is it a town? It wasn't supposed to be. It's where I keep a teepee. I have a memorial teepee here from that time when we didn't know how to build a bed. I built that. I built this. This. I don't even know. I don't even know where they got the materials for. There's a couple of people in here. And they got signs. Lucky Lou Dog. It is my patron. Sack Enter. Lucky Lou Dog, real estate and land development. Sack Enter bodyguard service. What is this? Lot for sale. For more information, contact Lucky Lou Dog. They've set up some kind of shop here. What is Sack Enter? Hello, Rees _craft. Oh, I can hire him as a bodyguard, I guess, for 1, 2, or 3 days. He wants a lot, doesn't he? Copper ingots or bronze ingot? I think this is the best deal, right? Well, no, that's super expensive. Wait a minute. Surely it's cheaper to go with 10... well, no, I guess... 10 copper ingots will get you 4 days, whereas 5 copper and however many... This is a rip. Don't go with the 3 day. It's not like you're going to come here and hire Sack Enter. Lucky Lou Dog, what do you... May I help you, sir? He does look snazzy in that suit there. I don't think this is his usual skin, but real estate agent. I just realized it says that above their head. Bodyguard. My gosh. May I help you, sir? May I help you, sir? Hello, sir. He's very polite. I want him to explain why you rule the kingdom. You don't need to purchase land. Okay, then. Okay. I don't understand this. Can you explain this to me? Can anyone explain this to me? No one so far has been able to offer an explanation for what is happening. Dake Torah. Knight. Can you explain what's happening? Baycock Slayer. Okay, then. I guess that's what it is. I guess that's just... Alrighty then. That's all the explanation we're getting. Blood Elf, do you have an explanation for any of this? I doubt Blood Elf has an explanation for this. Blood Elf, you... Oh, we can go to Fortin now. Is that what I called it? If that's what I think it is, I don't think that's what I called it. Oh, I guess that's what it is now. Welcome to Fortin. Our mine's back over there. Well, I'll tell you what. I did mention, I wonder if he'd set up shop here, and he has. Now, if he would just take us to the Darklands biome, we'd be set. It's nice that he doesn't charge for his services, although I guess he's probably plundering people along the way. So that's probably why he's probably making up the money. So in order to do this, and hopefully get close to finishing up Age 1, because we're pretty invested in this series. I think this is episode 20 now, maybe? And we're still in the first age. If we did like one age per 10 episodes, are all of these ages up here? Oh, we're going to be here forever. Well, no, we'll probably end on episode 25, won't we? So in order to build this, that was a joke. Everybody calm down. Demonic will. We're going to have to create more snares. Right. Okay, so I think I've got everything I need now to create a single batch, but also I am cooking up a bit more ash in here. I've created many little coal pieces for this exact purpose. Well, I mean, not for making rudimentary snares, mind you. That's not the exact purpose, but for smelting things is what I meant. All right, let's head over into the scary dark place. Hopefully we won't be there too long. I'm not bringing any food. This is probably a mistake. I should have brought some sustenance with us. We're going to die in here. We are definitely going to die in here. We have no... you know what? I don't know. Maybe that... Am I frozen? Am I dead? What's happening? I have a fish. I've got a cooked fish that I took out of the furnace earlier. That's great. Hello? Hello? Oh, there's some prime... I almost said real estate, but that doesn't make any sense. Oh, no. It's more of these guys. I don't think these guys drop will. I don't think they're actually alive. I'm not really sure how it works. Reckon a wolf is alive? I mean, obviously a wolf is alive, but can we... Okay, so that definitely didn't work, and that's a disappointment. Guys, come on now. Everybody calm down. I don't need everyone attacking me at once, okay? Just calm down a bit. I'm trying to find something that'll give me some demonic... Should we just rapid fire into... Oh, my good gosh. What is that? I think it's absorbing impacts for me, though. Will it turn against them now? Like, if they keep attacking it, how does this work? I don't know. Let's just start chunking demonic wills at people until they start glowing. One of them is now glowing, which is what I want, but I'm not sure which one. I have to somehow manage to kill it. Oh, we're gonna die here. Ah! Mistakes were made! Goodness gracious me. Get inside. Good grief. If it weren't for the projectile ones, we wouldn't be in such a pickle right now. Right? This wouldn't be such a hassle. They can still see me. Of course they can. It's just fencing. Okay. That creeper could put... Let's just go hunt in the real world. Shouldn't have put all my food in here. That was a mistake, and it's one that I regret greatly. Also, when I say food, I am loosely referring to dead monsters. That's pretty much what we eat now. If we keep an eye on our nutrition here, we're pretty high on protein, but we're not doing too good on vegetables, fruits, and grains. So we're going to correct that right now. Can I eat the bread? I can eat the bread. Good. And then that brings us up to... Okay, well, that doesn't seem to have changed grains at all. Here's an interesting problem I didn't think about. We have to have a bronze block in order to build this thing. Now, copper and tin is easy, but a bronze block, I have no idea how to go about making. And I'm curious to see whether we can just go ahead and take the bronze that we've already got, which, mind you, we don't have a lot of. But can we smelt that down? Yeah, I guess we can. Now I'll have to get another faucet and another casting basin. But for now... we go on the hunt. What say you, Daketora? How does the night fare? A creeper over yonder? You're right, that wouldn't be a good target for this. Because what if I don't one-shot it? And then it blows up, and it was a waste of my time. Oh gosh, you might want to look out behind you there, Dake. Dake, do you not? Dake doesn't seem to care. Okay. Maybe he's not bothered by creepers. Well, I'm certainly bothered by them. Spider, have you any demonic will? You do. That's great. That's exactly what I wanted to hill. Hill? Why not? Chicken, have you got any demonic will? I didn't even think to test. Apparently not. Zombie, though. No demonic will either. Well, we only really needed the one. So we got one of the items. Next up, we need a dark oak fence, which we've got dark oak trees planted outside. Now, I don't know if y'all saw that, but I planted those looking fly. But also, we've just got some dark oak wood here. We'll let our piggy little friend here deal with that. Also, piggy little friend, what have you been doing lately? Sticks and thatching. Oh, right, I had to make not a bunk bed, a sleeping bag last episode. Bunk bed would have been cool, though. Would have taken that. Boy, I did not think I'd be doing this ever again, and I don't know why. It makes sense that the game would continue to press Tinker's Construct, but I don't know why. I just didn't think I'd be back to doing this anytime soon. But now we have to begin the fun game of extracting... Oh, can I even access this thing anymore? I don't have to access the heater. We can do it all from inside of here now. Great. Right. Now we need to create some blocks of this stuff. How close are we here? Okay, so there's our block of copper. We don't actually need any more of that. Tin we need, and I don't have any more of. I'm going to have to go mining for it, and that's fine. Haven't been... Oh, we got a bit in there. Let's just melt down some of this tin ingots. But we're going to need more tin for this anyway, because we got to make more... more bronze. I'm gonna have to go mining. There's no escaping it. Fence gate done. This is starting to feel like a busy work mission, but we are getting there slow and steady. I didn't bring a torch with me down here, which probably wasn't clever, but off the top of my head, I'm doing some base math, and I think that we'll not need that much tin, right? Because we need 9 for the tin block, and then I guess... Is it 4 or 5? If I'm right, it's 2 bronze to 1 tin, or 2 copper to 1 tin makes a 2 bronze? Oh, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Let's get a half stack and let's get out of here. Because I'm still not sure. You know what we're going to do this time? We're going to sit down and we're going to play. Oh my gosh, it gets dark in here. We're going to pay very, very close attention to what we put in and what comes out of that furnace so that we know definitively what goes into making bronze, because we can't go into the Bronze Age and not really still know how to make bronze. I know that it's copper and tin. I know that much. Just not sure what the mixture and what the output is. So I guess we're going to find... almost cleared it. We're going to find that out today. So a single tin, a single copper, 2 copper, 3 copper. There we go. So it's 1 tin and 3 copper, but what does that yield? 4. Okay. So black dye powder, we can just get some black lotuses, or we can also get some ink. Now, ink we might have a ton of anyway. Don't we have black dye, or didn't we make it for something? I don't even quite remember. We need 2 of them, though. So we'll go ahead and make some extras. And we'll also need blocks of coal. And for that, I'm going to have to go back to the coal mine, because I'm starting to run out of coal anyway. And I'm behaving like an adult this time. I'm bringing torches with me. Because obviously, why wouldn't you? It makes sense if you're going mining to bring some torches with you, with which you can see the light. Oh, right. I forgot about this mine. I don't think I've been down here since the first time we explored it, because remember I got all that coal when we went to the Dark Realms the last time. Forgot we had to build walls on the way down in order to keep ourselves safe during the descent. Ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Okay, so that's a bit more than a stack. That ought to do it. I believe it's you who does the compressing of the coal. Yeah, it's definitely you. I'm going to need 2 of those, I think. These 2 things I'm not too sure about. So this isn't a blood altar with 5,000 LP, which is crazy. And then one of these is just Corellium-infused stone, which is a stone, and then, right... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So that's how much we're going to need to create however many of these I said a second ago. You don't go in there. Don't be ridiculous. And then we cooked up a ton of stone last time. So we should be able to knock this out real quick, like so. Boom, boom. And then I'm going to smelt one of them. No, I smelt both of them. Okay. But then also I've got to get a lot of LP out of something that isn't just me, because I don't want to die like that. Okay, with that, we now have our 2 blocks as well as some copper. Now, is that enough copper? Well, based on our previous estimates, should be. We're going to have to melt down some of this bronze now. And the reason we got to melt it down is we got to put it back into block form. And as far as I can tell, this is how we do it. We can't just form a block of it anymore. If you want to create it, you got to go through one of these routes. You got to, well, I mean, obviously that's how you do that. But I mean, if you want to use it to make a block, you gotta... where'd the block... It doesn't matter. Trust me. Did we lose my sacrifice? Did we lose it in the Shoggoth layer? I bet you we did. It could be worse. It could be a really complicated recipe. As it stands, it's pretty basic. Let's go stab ourselves for science. We should probably get the stones first, actually. Okay, I guess now we wait for us to fuel up. Hey, Dake, you seem pretty durable. You want to come over here and let me try it? No? Okay. Is anything going to happen now? Something should happen now. I put it in there. This is what it told me to do, yeah? Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is what it told me to do. Should we teleport? So this was for the Now for this, right? We needed the Apprentice Blood Orb. And so for that, we put a Corellium Pearl into a tier 2. A tier 2 Blood Altar. This presents a problem, doesn't it? As we do not have a tier 2 Blood Altar. I cannot even spell altar correctly. A tier 2? Here's a regular Blood Altar. Corellium Pearl, tier 2. I think we have to have a different altar. And the book, as far as I can tell, just doesn't explain how to do that. It talks about the Blood Altar, but it doesn't go into how to level up the Blood Altar. As far as I can tell, it does say, if we skip ahead a bit, it talks about tier 3, require you to cap 4 pillars with glowstone blocks from the nether. What? That's tier 3. What about tier 2? Oh, hold on a second. Wait a second. Hold on. We can't do it. We don't know what these items are. We don't know what these well, hold on. We know what some of these things are. This just looks like stone up here, right? Every so often it's cycling through various types of stone. Okay. A blank slate. Unfamiliar item, though. We don't know. Apprentice Blood Orb. Weak Blood Orb. We can't get an Apprentice Blood Orb. If we need this upgraded altar to build the... And then just more stuff. Okay, well, fine. What's a blank slate? What is a blank slate? It's... Never mind, I had a joke. A blank slate is just stone. Okay. Let's give that a try. Let's see. You know what? This whole thing has shifted. It's not at all what I thought it would be. We're doing things very differently than I thought we would be at the start. Let's give this a red-hot go, then. We got a stone. Put a stone in. The stone is doing the thing. Let's go ahead and we're going to clear out some room down here so we can get that stone when it's done doing its thing. Can we put 2 stone in there? I don't think we can. That doesn't make sense. Let's go ahead and make sure that this thing stays topped off. Great. So can we take that back out, barehand it, put in another one? Again, make sure this thing stays topped off. Don't want it to stop partway through there. Also, don't want to die. Definitely don't want to die. Well, not that badly. All right, so here's the deal. We've figured out how to get blank slates. The next step in this process is going to get coagulated blood. Now, I thought that meant we had to get a monster in a casting basin, but not necessarily. You can just use rotten flesh, and that'll give us a bit of blood. So in order to do that, we've come to the land of rotten flesh, if you will. Zombie world. And we're going to kill all the zombies. Not to be confused with Zombieland, the movie, which is a pretty good film based on what I remember. That's what I'm after right there, is that guy, not this guy. I'm going to go ahead and kill this guy. The thing is, I don't want him to... Did I just hear a meow? I'm almost positive I just heard something meow and I don't understand it. That makes no sense to me. Why? Oh, unless it was my actual cat in real life outside my window, as does happen sometimes. I need to kill these guys. I need to kill that creeper before he blows up and destroys my base. There we go. The rest of these guys, pretty much just stand here and smack them. No problem. We don't need that much rotten flesh, guys, but I appreciate the enthusiasm that you're showing in the endeavor. I wonder if there's anything in this land besides just sort of endless grass and monsters, you know? Like, are there places to see? Towers to explore and clear out? If there was towers, that would be cool. Just towers full of monsters and you had to clear them out, and then there was some epic loot at the top of the building. I would be super into that. Or maybe whole villages that have been... What is the narrative behind this world? Because here's the thing. There's a lot of zombies. And zombies are literally the undead. So if there's a bunch of undead running around, makes you think they must have been not undead before, right? So what happened to them? These are the questions that we may never get answers to. So we can create... I'm slowly starting to understand this. You've got to be patient with me here. It's all starting to come together. My concern, though, is in recipes. We're going to get that back, right? And does it consume out of it to create the blood from... Oof. Also, we have to make more blank slates, I guess, but that doesn't seem like that big of a hassle. How are we doing here? Creeper Oyster? Oh, dear. Oh, I can eat it, too. If that's like a mountain oyster... Count me out. Boom! We did it! Oh my gosh, and I feel so relieved. Now, we go stick it in an altar and try to turn it into something else. I don't need a wolf chest. I don't even know why I have that. Into the water with it. We need to get some lava up here, so I'll have a proper disposal to get rid of these sorts of things in. But, congealed blood slime block. Into the altar we go. Nothing is happening. Of course it's not, because you know what we have to do? We've got to create 4 little ones, and then we put one of the little ones in here, and then that's going to do what we want it to do. And also, let's just make sure this thing stays topped off. I don't think we have to do this every time. Oh, we are so close to death right now. Imagine if we just got shot by an arrow at that exact moment. Just somehow a skeleton slipped past all the defenses, or just walked up right here where there are literally no defenses and just shot me in the back of the head. Greetings! Greetings, Daketora. Thank you for saying hello. Always so polite. We have some wonderful people here. We really do. So it looks like it's still doing something. It's real slow, though. I can see why they'd say we'd want to upgrade the altar with some faster runes. But also, are we going to run out of blood? How much blood did this thing say it took? I don't remember. Okay. Let's keep it topped off. Boom! Oh, man, we've got a weak blood orb. Uses. All kinds. We've got all kinds of uses. So here's one of them. Rune of Sacrifice. Save for decoration. Should we check out some of the other runes? Let's see what our other rune options are. So in addition to the blank rune, which we can use, there's also a runed marble, which doesn't look like it is what I thought it would be. That's fine. Speed rune. So that's going to make things faster, I guess, and that just includes some sugar, which we can get. Should we do that? There's also self-sacrifice. I don't know what that does. Rune of regular sacrifice. I also don't know what that does. Sugar, though, we can get. Do we have to go through some fancy shenanigans, though, in order to get sugar out of these things? How do you do it? Is it just a matter of... No, of course that's not what you do. Do you put it in a grindstone? Yeah, okay. Alright, well, I had to go on a search for alternative food. Actually, I had to go fishing, and I'm saying that in very loose quotations, and I had to go eat a baked potato. Which, don't get me wrong, I love a good baked potato. But, I didn't even know we had potatoes. We finally got them, though. This is what we were after right here this whole time. These blank slates. And we've got them at long last. I don't remember what we started this episode with the goal of doing anymore. It's been over an hour and a half. These episodes are getting longer and longer to record, and shorter each week because of all the nonsense I have to cut out of them. And that's a tragic shame. So we need to create at least 8 of these, I think. 3, 6, 7, 8. So we could do 4 of these. Oh, can we only... Wait, hold on. What are we missing? Nothing. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I guess, you know what I could have done? If I was smart. I could have, done the shift click. Sit there. No, we can't. Okay. Oh, you know why? No, I don't actually know why. 4 of those, because I don't think you can upgrade the corner pieces on the tier 1 rune. And then for the speed runes... Okay, we can do 2 of those. What are we missing? What's preventing us from doing more? Are we just running out of stone? If we're just running out of stone... That's fine. That doesn't bother me at all. But what does this recipe here specifically doesn't even need the weak blood orb? Huh. I wonder if I could... No, because the corners have to be made up. Right. Okay, let's get some stone then. We can cook that up pretty quick. Oh my gosh. I just realized that this recipe consumes the blank runes. We're gonna have to go and make more blank slate. No! It's not that big a deal, I don't guess. Oh, you know what we could do? I guess we can go ahead and put down these nice speed runes and see if we're doing this right. I don't think we're going to get any kind of feedback for it right off the bat because, well, I don't even know what it looks like when you have done it right, and also it won't be completed because we won't have the corner pieces. But they're in my inventory, and dadgummit, ran out of blood again. This is such a hassle. This is such a strange mod. And if you run out of blood, it starts to, go backwards, and the timer resets. It's a hassle. Boom. The 4 of those, we've still got our weak... Oh my gosh, this isn't even what we're trying to do. I've forgotten what we were actually trying to do. This is just another step towards what we're trying to do. We've still got so far to go, and I still don't have any food. Okay, though, that's fine. Done. There we go. And now we put these in the corners, I think. Boom. Alrighty, I've got 6 flatbreads, and I've got 9 legs of lamb. I thought we would have more than that, but that's fine. This'll have to do. This can't go on like this. We can't have it take this long to record a single episode of this every time we sit down to record it. That's just not sustainable. I'm going to have to come up with a different system for getting these things done. In my head, I have no idea how this is going to go together. I've got no idea how the editing process on this is even going to work. I don't even know. On a side note, we've maxed out protein now. We're at 100%. Whatever that means. If it means anything at all, we don't really know. But I'm just going to keep emptying blood in here. Shrek, you know what? I'm going to go make some more flatbread. I'm not convinced this is going to work still. I don't know how much blood we've put in there already. Maybe I should start counting. But dadgummit, I know I've got more. Should we make some regular bread with the salt? No, that takes too long, and I've grown impatient. Shrek me, we're doing this. Let's do it. Let's drain it right on in there. And then we'll have a bit of leg of lamb. A bit of cooked mutton, if you will. And then, boom, pearls going in. For better or worse, this is happening. No turning back now. I can just keep applying a bit of blood, though, just in case. I really wish we could heal up faster. Shrek, you know what we could have been doing? We could have had a totem up. Is there a totem for healing? There's probably a totem for healing. Oh, we're idiots. I didn't even check. I mean, I don't know that for a fact, but there probably is, and that would have been a brilliant thing to set up over here. Oh my gosh. We would have been healing up so much faster. I'm almost positive that is a thing. Didn't we try to use it in the... Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm imagining things, but I'm almost sure that that's a real thing. Gosh darn it, I feel like such a fool. Such a silly, silly fool. Like in that song. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Wow! Oh my gosh, you did it as well. Oh! 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 Yippee! Oh my gosh. And we got to keep the apprentice blood orb that we have now. Alright, so the will goes right up here. And then directly next to that, we've got two of these bad boys. With the other two being here and here? Maybe? Yeah. And then we've got gunpowder to one side. Which side, though? Which side was the gunpowder on? The gunpowder was on this side. And then the coal was on this side. And then the last step in all of this, I assume, is going to be this dark oak fence, which we will place down. And then we got to actually have our book. Here's something I want to double check. 4,710. Definitely. This requires 1,000. We're good. I'm not just going to jump into these things blindly anymore, because it ends up putting me... Guys, this video is at 2 hours. We're going to have to talk about that at the end of the episode, but first, let's do this. And boom. Nope. Shrek. Oh, that's right. We should probably also put that thing that we built in the... What? Hold on. Where's that thing that we built earlier? That thing that goes in the middle. This thing. Blink. What? What did we do with that? I definitely built the darn thing. What did I do with it? Where did it go? Oh my gosh. That was terrifying. Don't do me like that. Alright, blank teleporter. And then we shift-click this thing. Look at that. Someone got like a blue Yeti and talked into it in reverse. We did it. We got the beneath teleporter. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put this. We're not gonna use it today. Folks, this has taken 2 hours to record. Each of these episodes has gotten progressively longer and longer to record, and it's gotten ridiculously out of hand. If it continues like this, we cannot continue to do this series. It's gone too far. We'll go into the beneath the next episode. I need to go take a nap. This has been fun. I want to make clear. As frustrating as some of it's been, I'm still enjoying the pack. Boy, episode 25 though sure is coming fast. Thank you folks for watching. God bless you. And I'll see you later. Bye.